So I was grilling today. Today, my wife and I had a couple friends over, and I grilled a bunch of steak and a bunch of pork chops and shish kebabs and all that good stuff. And I don't know if it was the way I slept or maybe I just been standing too long, but like now my back is fucking killing me right now. It's like I'm assuming it's a sciatica thing because it's like just agitated going down my right leg, my right butt cheek / leg. I mean, I've had it before, and it's just like if I take a second, bend over, stretch it, then I can keep walking. And then the pain will grow a little bit, and a little bit, and a little bit, until I gotta do that again. I wasn't talking because I got something I'm trying to mull over. I guess this will go faster with talking, so. I've been trying to think of... A bug just flew on me and that firework went off at the same time, and it scared me. I've been trying to think of like a goal, like an overall what John Scott means. Like, I know that's overthinking it so early into the game, but it's just something that I've been wondering, you know, like we're kind of building this community, and it's like people that are outside of the community, like what do they see? Like, what do we stand up for, or what do we stand against? Like, you know, do we have a common enemy in our community? Like, is it lazy content or stolen content? Like, Jack's Films is stolen content. I don't know. I guess I was thinking about when I first started writing the story shorts, and I did the animation, and the first time they did really well. And they did it on Instagram, like back to back to back. Instagram and TikTok, these three performed like crazy, but YouTube, not at all. Eventually, I re-uploaded them and they went viral, but YouTube is fickle. Anyway, I think back to how I wrote those stories, and I watch them now, and I think, man, I would have written that in a totally different way today. And I think that that's always going to be the case, because humans, what's novel to us changes every minute. And it's why you can't really predict what the next meme will be. Or, I don't know, like, think about AI. Can AI predict trends? Yeah, if it's super duper lucky. But there are so many more variables within human psychology that I just think storytelling is something that AI will not ever be able to do well, because storytelling evolves. And so maybe a common enemy there is lazy content, AI overdone content, AI slop, like we all kind of hate that. And what our community provides, our value, is perspective in psychology and the ability to tell a damn story. Like, maybe that's it. Maybe we're just all storytellers learning to tell stories in our own ways, and we're fighting against the world of AI slop. And eventually, they will see, businesses will see, marketing people, marketing professionals will see that AI, it can't carry the whole burden. You still need a human tastemaker in there to make a story novel for a human. Anyway, that's just something I was thinking of. Like, it's important for community to have a common enemy, I've learned. And so I was just wondering, like, what's ours, you know? Like, what do we all kind of hate? And I guess just like anything that, well, for me personally, I guess, like my biggest pet peeve here, or my biggest hatred, is like anything that takes the ability or urge to create away from a person. I think that if a teenage kid is generating AI images and they're writing stories with them, I think that that's awesome. They're creating, aren't they? They're creating the story. They're getting inspired by AI images. I think if somebody generated AI music and they used a melody they heard in it in a song that they wrote and recorded, why not? They still created it, right? Like, AI is a tool that can always be used. I use it in all of my animations when I'm generating like flat backgrounds or those characters that are flat. I used to go to Adobe Stock to get them, but now it's just ChatGPT can make them like consistent if they have to do two different poses. I think I said that on day one. Yeah, AI, like, I'm not against using the tools that you have. I'm just against bypassing creativity. Like, the only reason that you would ever do that and still be a content creator is if money was the only thing that mattered. And so you're just doing whatever you want for money. And I guess I'm against that. And if I come outright and say, like, we're against creating for money, like, that's not gonna be a good look, because it's like, do I want to make money? Sure, because it gives me the ability to create as my job. But money's never been a motivating factor for me. I think at one point I was having a discussion with somebody at vidIQ. I don't think it was my manager, but they were like, well, like, what amount of money do you think would get you to stay? I wasn't being offered a raise or anything. It was just a curious question. And I said, to be honest, I don't think there is one. I think the most important thing to me is owning what I do. And I guess that's it. Like, I want what I create to be mine. I want the freedom to create what I want to create. I just want to do what I want to do, because, like, that is ultimate expression. Like, when you really get down to it, what do I want? I want to be able to express myself freely in the way that my creative brain wants to. And if you're going to offer a certain amount of money to limit that, then I'm not going to accept it. And I think that's probably how I will be with sponsorships too. It's just one of those things, like, I would rather struggle and make something I'm proud of than get paid for something I would never want to watch again, you know? It's like, it goes against the reason I do it in the first place. So anyway, this is a really weird tangent I went on, but I guess in a really difficult way to describe a common enemy, it would be anything that limits creativity. But simply put, I mean, we could just say AI Slav. I think I saw a conversation in our Discord between two kids, and they were asking if A lot of them go in there and ask like, hey, can you teach me how to do what you do? And it's like, no, I wish I could. I just do not have that kind of time. I mean, it took me years, years to learn this stuff. But I saw a conversation between two of those. And one sec. Got the motorcycle gang. It was a discussion about how they were pondering, can AI speed it up, make it easier to do the kind of animation stuff that I do. Dude, this guy on a motorcycle has his radio so loud I still hear it, and he's like half a mile away. Anyway, the whole AI thing, sorry, I gotta stretch again. The whole AI thing is just so new, and the lines are so blurred that it's hard to know where to take a stance. You know, like, I think when it comes to AI, I think it's limitless. I think that AI will be able to do so much that people are saying it won't be able to do. I mean, that's been proven time and time again. They say, well, it's not going to be able to make videos that look like real people. And then sure enough, yeah, it will. It'll create fake profiles that seem like real people. And then the profiles that interact with those profiles are also fake. And it's all robots. And people are freaking out about the dead internet theory, where it's just a bunch of bots talking to a bunch of bots. And that I can get behind. That's something that we could grab hold of and say, here's a solution. I just don't know what that solution is, besides like starting your own community and making sure, like, verification of the human being. Like you have a video call with them or something. Because it's pretty easy to tell when you're talking to AI. But yeah, just like as a spitballing idea, what if we started a social network where it's only vertical video and it's all just like us taking selfie videos talking back and forth to each other. Like, you post a status, it's just like your thought right then and there. Like, I don't know about you, but when I see somebody like doing what I'm doing right now, it's refreshing. Because it's like, oh crap, this is something real. This is an experience that I get to experience with that person. Excuse me. And in this day and age, I think that that's exceedingly rare. And, you know, when stuff like that becomes rare, it becomes in demand big time. And so people will want to have genuine experiences, like real, like even just a voyeur type situation, just like watching two people have a conversation, podcast or whatever. That's more interesting to me, I guess, but that could be me being old. Either way, I hope you get the point. I'm just trying to think of like, where do we go from here, you know? I was working with Gage yesterday. We had a video call, and he had some stories to pitch to me, and I was kind of tearing them apart. I was like, this is what I would write right here, and he was just kind of observing how my brain worked when it came to what words I picked and that sort of thing. And in this community, is that what you guys want? Like, is that what we're gonna get, at least for now? Because I can do that. I can help you guys learn your unique way of telling your stories. But in the bigger picture, like, what is this community? You know, like, I'm just trying to think, like, how do we get more people? Like, obviously, at some point, I'm not going to be able to help 1,000 people do that, you know? So it becomes something else. I don't know. It's just something I've been thinking about. God damn, my leg hurts. But I'd rather just get through the 30 and go rest it. Anyway, yeah. I guess I was caught between, like, is it just about storytelling or is it more than that? And storytelling just happens to be a really big pillar of the ultimate goal, because storytelling is one of those things that AI slop just doesn't do right. Can't do right. Anyway, that's my thoughts. That's my thoughts there. One of the guys that I had over for this barbecue, I would like to hire him as like an assistant to hang out in the studio and handle some of my social media, that sort of thing. So I talked to him. I showed him like the analytics of my channel, and we talked about his job and if it would work out and all that stuff. And yeah, so that's kind of up in the air, but that would be real cool to get somebody in the studio with me that I could have like assisting me. I definitely need that. And of course, I'll probably eventually get one that's remote, but it would be much cooler to have a hybrid. Somebody I know. His name is Ricky. He played bass for Heart Means More. So, yeah. That's that. Whoa. Okay, I'm going to take that as a sign to turn around. So, I don't know if you guys got any ideas or whatever about, I don't know. First, I guess, let's think, what do you want from me? How can I help you, right? I've been doing this content thing for a long time. I guess you consider it long, but I just got a lot of experience in knowing what works and what doesn't. So it could be about helping with content creation. It could be about the creator mental struggle. Definitely gone through all that. The advice through there could be just about storytelling alone. It could be about shorts. Like, I don't know. It's just, I just want to make the community as awesome as possible. So I'm just going to keep making animations and kind of ponder the bigger picture of things. If you guys have any ideas, please feel free to ping me. Friggin' exhausted, man. What a long day. What a long ass, grilling ass day. At least I got new shoes. Damn. Long ass, grilling ass day. And I got new shorts today because I didn't want to be wearing jeans out grilling. Last little detail there for you. Oh man. It is a warm one out. Day 4, fireworks. fuck is the button? There we go. No frog this time. No frog this time. All right, y'all. Tomorrow.